And that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be asked.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And I think the ball's out.
Dang, why did I do that? That's my fault. I tried to fucking celebrate by accident. Thinking it was the old Madden for a split second where you used to hit L2 and try to truck.
Offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
I'm talking about right when I touched it and he hit me up on it.
That was planned going into
and I just got a first down. Fuck, man.
Or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
I hate not having points on the board that I'm supposed to.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky.
There we go.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
9 yards, sack lunch.
They take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big. But sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Dang.
The catch is made. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
First down, Chicago.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. This will be caught at about the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. From 10 yards out, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line.
With a sprain, cannot kick it. Yeah.
Some 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
He's like, yeah, catch my butt.
At the line, set to get going. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That could be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
1-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run the option on second down. Quick strike out wide by Jackson.
No face mask.
Pretty move, couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up the first down.
Sometimes I need a step. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch a step.
The offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Caught out left side by Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago.
Dang, this nigga with the Bears nice.
Allen Robinson, 31 yards. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
The score, Bears 14, Ravens nothing. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
I started telling him. I started asking him.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Von Smith in on the tackle.
They go play action with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15.
Hey.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. spread as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that good feeling and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Well, baby, that's our partner. Well, baby, that's our
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. After the interception, here's Jackson. That is caught left side by Bryant. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. And they say officially it's a 68-yard attempt.
Damn, I just barely missed the 68-yard field goal.
Effort, but it's well short.
I got Justin Tucker. Let's go.
This is the NFL, and it's NBA Sports.
Okay, Coach, I barely missed it. I missed it by like 2 feet.
Resume play in the second half. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
But I am deadly from deep, though.
Return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
That kicker on the goddamn Falcons, Youngway Coolies.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You don't always feel like you want to get in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to
the kicker, I forgot. I don't know. My bad. I was in the middle of a play. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did. Good. I always did because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And
Tom Brady, Patrick with Tom Brady.
Yeah,
on CBS.
That was third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nice move with the 40. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give him 17 on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. He's Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Boy, that man, little pump was
Jackson, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down. It looks like right at the 40.
He fought the porn star yesterday.
First down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that was big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And brought
Atta
down,
boy.
but not before they're inside the 25. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. It's worth noting when you talk about Jackson's running ability, the Baltimore
In that Super Bowl
wide receivers
halftime show.
had just over 14
What? That Super Bowl halftime show gonna be super hot fire.
Might be the best Super Bowl.
That's gonna be the best one since Michael Jackson. Watch.
Yes, bro.
Especially if he reached back into his bag.
Yeah, he going 7 million. He spending 7 million.
What? You said he did what? He 7 million?
Because he's spending 7 million on his halftime show.
How you know?
That's what they just said on the score.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8.
That's insane.
Yes, bro. This probably gonna be the best Super Bowl ever.
It's so close.
Damn.
Gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That's
Way to reach back, AC. I like this guns tripped offset.
It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
I'll be happy when this Republican shit be over with. Republican, they lost. They're not relevant anymore. Because they're still talking about that shit, bro. They're not in the office anymore. Stop talking about the Republicans. Jeez.
First and goal, forget running the football, forget establishing anything. Just put it in the end zone with a pass for a touchdown.
I guess that's the definition of catching the defense off guard there. They weren't expecting that.
And that totally goes against type, doesn't it? When you think first and goal from the one, you're thinking running play.
Tucker now to add the point.
Notice the look. Take a look at this. Notice this is incredible. What a package.
That's crazy.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
And it's really probably like 7.6, 7.7. He said to be everything. He's spending 7 million of his own money to be for it to be what he envisioned. Bro. That's what he said. For it to be what he envisioned.
So all square here in this third quarter.
If I was going to perform at the Super Bowl, this is what I always said it was going to be like.
Takes this about 5 yards deep.
I wish I could do that, dude. That is fucking insane. That shit is going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy.
Come on, man. We done came back
The
14-0.
Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter.
Crazy,
It's tied
man.
once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
What was your favorite Super Bowl all the time?
Michael Jackson.
I'm talking about, yeah, that one. I'm talking about.
Oh.
After the loss to start
Nigga said Michael Jackson. What year that was he performed?
I don't know, bro. Back in like, in like 07, 08, I think. Hey, Google.
Following a good pickup of 8.
When did Michael Jackson perform in the Super Bowl?
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's got some space here. And now nothing but green ahead of him. Touchdown.
No, it was 1993.
David Montgomery, 67 yards. And the Bears have
He stood completely still in the silencer stage for nearly 2 minutes.
It was just a matter of time until he popped
I
a big
remember
one
that.
like that.
I
And,
remember when I seen
halftime,
that
you and I
shit.
discussed it. They had done
But-
a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score.
Damn, this Sunday, the Royal
21-14.
Rumble. Next Sunday, we got Super Bowl. We got 2 billion Sundays coming up. You don't watch wrestling.
After the touchdown,
I know you watching
Pat
the Super Bowl.
O'Donnell to send this one away.
Huh?
I know you watching that Super Bowl in this.
This taken
Oh,
in
yeah.
about 4 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up.
I'm chilling with your girl. Everywhere I go, they be talking about if you know, you know.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Be gone, if you know, you know.
Florida just been making a lot of money lately, bro. After they got the Warrior Rumble this year, and they got Super Bowl.
Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Florida's making money.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
7-yard gain on the play.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st down, Bears.
Down a run with Cohen. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Yeah, well. Yo, oh, wow, I never even fixed any of my shit, bro.
They said Lady Gaga got a boyfriend. I didn't know her boyfriend.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
On the play. And the Bears 1st down.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. He was trying to get away.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable, But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there,
what's up, bro?
You got to feel good about your chances.
I don't know, brother. It should be in there.
And he's got it. So the 2-point
I don't
conversion is
know his mom got it.
add on to their fourth-quarter lead.
Ravens 14. Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door, and maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
We'll see if they go back to base. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
They can really be roasting the Packers, bro.
Down at the very end, that last kickoff return. For a moment, thought he might break it, but in the end, they get the tackle and stop the drama.
You were starting to have more fun, weren't you?
Well, I was starting to stand up.
Yeah, you were into that one. Who knew? We thought maybe they might get that miracle finish that they were looking for. Didn't quite get it done.